Texas. Every day when I wake up, I make sure to get my thanks. Yes, I haven't given up. Oh no, I'm still trying to find my place.
Hello, everybody. How we doing? We are back. If you're watching the binge version of this later, we're still continuing. But if you're watching this when it comes out, yeah, we are here in the off season of the 2006 into 2007 season. We sold in the Super Bowl after I jumped in and threw a pick. We lost 24-21 to the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Now, we have a conundrum we have to worry about, and I made a decision about it. I'm going to throw an offer at Amon Green. He chose not to re-sign with us. This is the offer I'm going to throw at him. If he chooses to take it, we're good. But here is the reason. Is, as you know, Adrian Peterson's in the 2007 draft class, right? We have the 7th and 29th picks in the first round due to a trade with the Niners in the 06 draft, which was the pick I do believe we had from the Steelers or the Jags, because we got the Jags first last year and this year. So we traded out of that pick to get an extra one. If Amon Green chooses to not sign with us, that begs the question of, are we going to stay at 7 and hope AP falls to us or trade up for him? But before we even get into all that, let's do a little quick team recap for those that may be joining in halfway through. We did, in fact, draft Aaron Rodgers, as that was at the beginning of year one. One of the historical things I wanted to do in this past to present rebuild is the drafting of Aaron Rodgers. We may have overpaid, but Aaron Rodgers is our starting quarterback. As of the moment, Brandon Jacobs is our starting running back with Josh Cribbs as the backup. Our receiver room is stacked. We got Donald Driver. We have Wes Welker, Greg Jennings, Vincent Jackson, and Brandon Marshall. And as a receiver, Devin Hester, but he is a kick returner, as he was in real life. We have Antonio Gates at tight end, Tauscher right tackle. We need a new right guard, and Scott Wells is going to start for now, unless we draft a better one. Kevin Berry at center, Chad Clifton at left guard, and Jason Peters at left tackle. And on the defense, we're going to do something kind of crazy. The Packers moved to a 3-4 defense in the year 2009. We're going to do it right now here in the year 2007. And the reason I'm doing that is I feel it'd be weird mid-rebuild video to move to a 3-4 while we still we're halfway through with a 4-3 setup. Now, for the moment, in our 4-3 setup, we had Gary Brackett at right outside linebacker. We are going to move him back to middle linebacker to pair with D'Amico Ryans. I am going, and we have Nico Kudavides, who realistically does not fit this scheme. We are going to throw him on the trade block, see what happens. And then we are going to move, what's the speed rusher? Power for left. Yeah, it's power rusher for left, and right was, I think, speed. Yep, speed right, power left. So, we are going to move KGB to right outside linebacker, as he is a superstar dev now. Now we are going to move Aaron Campman to left outside linebacker. So we are going to have to upgrade our D-line in the worst way possible. There we go. We're going to leave their numbers intact. So now with those changes made, a big thing to note also is that Campman went up to Superstar Dev at the end of last season. We have Nick Collins, who was a Packer original. Troy Polamalu, X Factor, our first draft pick in this past to present rebuild. Asante Samuel went up to X Factor at the end of last season. Then we have Brandon Browner, Nate Basher, and Cortland Finnegan. What is the scheme fit for right end? It's run stopper. I need, what is the left end scheme fit? Power rusher. Okay. But anyway, we're going to upgrade the D-line with more 3-4 style guys. We'll see if we get any bites on Kudavitas. And our kicker, Matt McBriar's our punter. Our kicker, Nate Kading. Obviously, Devin Hester, our kick returner. Greg Jennings is our current slot receiver, but I'm going to be changing that back to, firstly, Johnny Jolly right there. Oh yeah, and we drafted Brock Lesnar, by the way. I'm going to move you, I think, to left end in our scheme here. But yeah, we're doing a lot of position flipping right now. Left end is power rusher, so we should actually move him to right end in this scheme. Which is where I will put the Bork Laser, the Beast Incarnate. Because at this point, he hasn't gone back to wrestling yet. So, that's a thing. But anyway, when I get to it, Wes Welker is going to be our slot receiver. Because we still have Donald Driver. Like, our receiver room is literally stacked. Let's move ahead a week to see if Amon Green re-signs with us. If not, that adds a whole new dimension. He has rejected us, so Amon Green will not be returning to the Green Bay Packers. Which begs, I kind of wonder where he signed. But we could get a top name free agent. Ooh, David Tyree is an X Factor now. But again, absolutely stacked receiver room. Lance Briggs doesn't fit the scheme. I'd love to have him, but he doesn't fit the scheme we're going for. Roberto Garza. Jason Witten didn't really develop much, but yeah, to be fair, Antonio Gates has kind of been a little lackluster for us, if we're being honest. Alright, so we could get Sean Ellis is there, Greg Ellis, superstar. I got right ends for now. You know what? We're going to sign Cullen Jenkins. We did sign Cullen Jenkins at one point. He'll probably end up signing with Dallas, which is fine, but Gillen. But we have Campman there for now, which is fine. Again, Briggs, I'd love to have him, but he doesn't fit the scheme. And we could even consider maybe going Darrelle Revis if, let's say, Adrian Peterson isn't available at the 7th overall pick. We're going to keep our money. We'll be a little more strategic with it. I'll see you at the draft. And we're going to live watch the first 6 picks. All right, here we are. We're at pick number 7. The Broncos have picked 1. Calvin Johnson to the Broncos. I kind of expected Megatron to go number 1. Joe Thomas number 2 to the Cowboys. What do the Lions do? LaRon Landry. Okay. What are the Texans going to do? There's Adrian Peterson. Gaines Adams to the Giants, and the Browns select Jamal Anderson. So we have options, okay? We can get Patrick Willis right now. We can get Marshawn Lynch right now. Or Darrelle Revis. We kind of have the pick of the litter here. I mean, we have 2 superstar middle linebackers, so as much as I would love to have Patrick Willis, we do not need him. Marshawn Lynch, however, we need, as I would also argue we would need Darrelle Revis as well. So, if the Rams, Vikings, or Raiders have a trade they want to do, you can get a 3rd and a 7th, first and a 3rd. If the Rams offering anything, they're offering a pick for next year. I am going to take the offer from Minnesota because it offers 3 picks rather than just 2. Let's see, Patrick Willis to the Vikings, which is fine. Amobi Okoye to the Rams. Now, we can get 10 and 2 fourths. I'll trade down one more time to get the 2 fourths. And let's see what the Raiders do here. Darrelle Revis. Okay, that makes my choice easy. Because if I traded with the Raiders again and they didn't pick Darrelle Revis, well, we are going to go grab Beast Mode. Marshawn Lynch. His power back is only at 70? I feel that's like low for Marshawn. Marshawn Lynch, the new Green Bay Packers running back. Alright, the draft recap is here. I'm going to be honest with you. After Brent Selleck, I simmed out of the draft. So you saw the Marshawn Lynch pick. We ended up picking Lamar Woodley at left end. 68 hidden dev at 29 in the first. 31 in the second. Our second round pick was Brian Robinson, 66 hidden. And we got Big Marshall Yanda in the 3rd round. We know Marshall Yanda becomes one of the best offensive linemen ever in real life. We got him with the Minnesota 3rd round pick that we acquired in the trade down from 7. Then we got Brent Selleck with our pick in the 3rd, 60 hidden dev. Then we got Jermon Bushrod, 69 hidden at left tackle. Right outside linebacker, we got Clint Session, 62 normal. Cameron Stevenson, left guard, 63 normal. We got Corey Hall, left outside linebacker, which I do believe Corey Hall did actually play for the Packers, but they moved him to fullback. Yeah, Adam Coates, left tackle, 59, a bum. And Chase Pittman, 57, a bum. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Corey Hall. I remember him being a fullback for the Packers rather than a... I want to start Scott Wells, but I think I'm gonna start Marshall Yanda. But then again, Mark Tauscher, he's getting old. As is Clifton. So we have Bushrod. And Wells we can utilize in other places as well. I'm going to go the long way in the depth chart. But Vincent Jackson and Brandon Marshall's a superstar as well. We just re-signed Donald Driver, so we'll have a good few years of him as well. How long do we have Welker for? I think this is going to be his final year. Yeah. So, there's a lot of questions in our receiver room. Do we let Welker walk and have either Greg Jennings in that slot role while we still have some prime Donald Driver years? Should he choose, he has 3 years on his deal. If he ends up retiring, he ends up retiring. But defensively, Woodley and Robinson are going to be our starters on the DNs. And then our corner room and our D-backs are the same. And our linebackers will be as they are. So on to the 2007 NFL season. Also, if you're just tuning in midway through, let me give you a quick first 5-year recap here. The Titans ended up winning the Super Bowl in year 1, which was the 2002 season. In 2003, the Colts defeated the Packers by 3. In the 2004 season, the Dolphins defeated the 49ers in the Super Bowl. In the 2005 season, the Patriots defeated the 49ers. And in the 2006 season, which we just did, the Steelers defeated the Packers. So we've gone to 2 Super Bowls. This would be appearance number 4 since Brett Favre took over in 92. We went in 96, 97, 03, and 06. So, hopefully, we can make it back to the Super Bowl and avenge these 2 losses. Alright, y'all. So, I'm gonna keep an absolute buck with you. It's time to move on from Wes Welker. Greg Jennings fits his role and does it better and 3 years younger. So, New Orleans gives me a 3rd, a 7th, and another 7th. We get a player back from Carolina, but I like my starting DNs as they are. We are going to send Mr. Wes Welker to the Indianapolis Colts for a 3rd and a 5th round pick. We're going to go send him to team up with Peyton Manning many, many years earlier than he actually did. Alright, here is a quick look at the 2008 draft class. Matt Ryan, the big name there. Gerard Mayo for us Patriot fans. Legend, DRC, Flacco, Aqib Talib. CJ2K is here. But there are very many. Oh, and Packer legend Jordy Nelson's also here. Yeah, I mean, if he's still around, I might get him, but no guarantees. The amount of selling right now. We are 1-7. I don't know. We went from Super Bowl to 1-7. Anyway, contracts we got to worry about. Oh, sir, absolutely, we are re-signing Troy Polamalu. Tauscher, we can get one more good year out of him. Jason Peters, oh, you best believe that's a franchise tackle right there, bud. We are keeping you until you are 30, good sir. Nate Kading, I'll even give you a 7-year deal. Lock up the kicker for a while. Now, Nate Vasher wants a 4-year deal. Would you be willing to do it for this? No, I mean he wants more money. Nico Kudavidas, we are going to let walk. Scott Wells, we're going to let walk also. I'm going to have to let the Bork Laser go. I don't want to. But all our big name free agents are re-signed. Hopefully the second half of the season is better. Oh God, we were ass. So what I did, we ended up going to 2-9. I just simmed out the rest of the way. We ended up going 5-11. We were trash. Aaron Rodgers had a down year in yards, but 40 touchdowns, second in the league in tutties. But the rest of the offense kind of sucked. 40 touchdowns, 11 picks for Aaron Rodgers, 845, and oh God, our run game sucked. 845 and 1 from Beast Mode, 212 and 4 from Brandon Jacobs. Aaron Rodgers also pitched in a rushing touchdown. Vincent Jackson was our leading receiver, 944 and 11. Donald Driver, 892 and 10. He finally went under 1,000 yards, 746 and 6 for Greg Jennings. Antonio Gates, 732 and 10. Brandon Marshall got himself a touchdown. Let's go. Defensively, Gary Brackett led in tackles with 134. 12 TFLs for Johnny Jolly. Our sacks were shit, but Gary Brackett had 6 interceptions from the middle linebacker spot. Not bad. Asante Samuel had 3 picks, Vasher 2, Polamalu 1. Hey, Devin Hester got a kick return touchdown. A 100-yard kick return touchdown. Let's go. No punt return touchdowns, though. We had the 32nd ranked offense, as we should have. And it looked like our defense was ass, too. Phillip Rivers ends up winning MVP. Somehow, someway, Aaron Rodgers was on the MVP list at number 10. Coach of the Year goes to the Colts. Brett Favre is still hanging in there, by the way. NFC Offensive Player of the Year was Phillip Rivers with Aaron Rodgers at number 7. Defensive Player of the Year was Gary Brackett. Let's go. Massive amount of tackles, 6 picks, DPOI. That's what's up. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Yaman Figures. Never heard of this dude. Marshawn Lynch was number 2 in Offensive Rookie of the Year. Brandon Merriweather went Defensive Rookie of the Year. Robinson at 4. Lamar Woodley at 6. Best QB went to fucking Cutler. Aaron Rodgers at number 3. Sean Alexander was the best running back in the league. Let me check the AFC quick. Amon Green ended up going to Miami, by the way. Best wide receiver was Steve Smith with Vincent Jackson at number 3. Donald Driver at number 9. Olin Kreutz, best O-line. No Packers. Best D-line was Chris Jenkins. No Packers. Best linebacker was Derek Brooks. Gary Brackett was in number 2. I think Brackett should have been best linebacker since he was Defensive Player of the Year. With Derek Ross, best D-back, with Asante Samuel at number 5. Best kicker, Josh Brown. And Nate Kading, 10th on the list. This season was absolute ass. We suck. But Favre didn't make the playoffs, so hey, there's a win. Vincent Jackson makes his first Pro Bowl. Let's go. Chad Clifton made the Pro Bowl. Colin Jenkins didn't sign with us, by the way, which was sad. Gary Brackett, middle linebacker 2 in the Pro Bowl. Let's go. I did look into drafting Nnamdi too when we could, but that didn't work out. But it is the Panthers and the Patriots in the 2007 Super Bowl. We will find out who wins that Super Bowl after we take a quick look at our lineup, see if anybody went up in dev trade. Highly doubt it, but let's look anyway. Beast Mode turned out to be a superstar dev. Also, we're getting closer with Improviser. Soon enough, we'll have Escape Artists. So right now he has Hot Route Master. It's 90 Improviser. 90 Improviser is also where it gets you Dashing Deadeye. But I'll take Protected, though. I'll take that. So VJax did not go up in dev. Let's see. Marshall Yanda was a superstar as well. Robinson and Woodley, both stars. No, Gary Brackett for winning Defensive Player of the Year did not go up dev trade. Wow. That just speaks to how kind of ass we were this season, man. But, you know, bum years are bum years every once in a while. We still got quite the ways to go. Let's finish off the training boosts. Then let's start getting the re-sign influences out of the way. There we go. And now the winner of the Super Bowl. I'm thinking Brady gets his 4th, or in this case 3rd, I believe. It would be his 3rd. Yep. 3rd Super Bowl for the Patriots. Well, Isaac Bruce gets him another ring. Okay. Frank Wycheck, our backup tight end, retired. All right. And Vasher ain't re-signing with us. Like, I'd have to seriously boost the offer. But let me check one thing here. So, for the Patriots, this would have been Super Bowl number 2 that they won. Yep. That is Tom Brady's 3rd Super Bowl win in this career. All right. He wants mo money. I'm going to have to give him mo money. I'll carry him until he's 30. He stays. Scott Wells is only a 70. And that dev trade's not enough for me to keep him. There we go. All right, let's take a quick gander at free agency. And if anything piques my interest, I will definitely be interested. Ricky Williams, we just drafted Marshawn Lynch. We're good on O-line. Sam Madison, we're decent at corner. Let me see what's there on the D-line. Woodley's a 71 star. Johnny Jolly's 72 star. You know, Jared Allen is in free agency. Say less. That's superstar ability on my D line right there. All right, Kudovitas, who we let go. We're good at middle linebacker. Although middle linebacker 2, ooh, KGB's starting to go down. We're going to have to look at right outside linebacker. We're good at corner for now. Safety, we are absolutely fine. Like, we're golden there. So, realistically, I'm hoping we sign Jared Allen. Hopefully he comes here, and he does. That is a massive boost to the D-line. He comes in, 80 overall superstar dev. No outsiders. Edge threat is the secondary ability. Let's put under pressure on him. What? Ooh, that was a big get for the Packers. All right. I think we're going to move on to the draft now. For real? No shit. I decided not to stay at 3. We just pulled off a trade with the Dallas Cowboys to get DeMarcus Ware. We sent pick number 3 and Brent Selleck to Dallas for Ware and pick number 29. So massive drop, but that might be the piece we need for this defense. It feels like sacrilege seeing Jordy Nelson picked by the fucking Lions. I mean, Darren McFadden is still there. Lofton's still there. But we need specifically, we just signed Jared Allen, right? Right end, Calais Campbell is there. We could draft Calais Campbell, or we could continue rocking with Lamar Woodley. I'm thinking, let's go corner here. Get the Super Bowl hero of the New Orleans Saints and Tracy Porter. Don't care about the QBs. Don't care about the running backs. Although Djax is here. I almost sent Donald Driver in the DeMarcus Ware trade. I'm going to go grab Calais Campbell. He's going to be the instant starter at right end for us. All right, draft recap time. We've ended up, you saw the deal that landed us DeMarcus Ware. We ended up picking Calais Campbell at 29. That's the pick we got from the Cowboys. We traded out of number 3 in the second to get a future first. So we got Jermichael Finley, 57 normal. Like, they made him a bum. I mean, then I simmed out the CPU, drafted Tyvon Branch, 68 normal. Then we got early Doucette, 61 normal. Brandon Carr, 69 hidden. Then we got Dominique Barber, free safety. Adiba Rubin, 64 normal. And Dewan Tribble, 62 normal. So, hey, we got some solid depth options. So the sim is kind of nice. But now it's time for the 2008 NFL season. Quick snapshot of the 2009 draft. This was Matthew Stafford. BJ Raji was drafted by the Packers, as well as this guy, Clay Matthews. So I got distracted with just going straight up simming, dude. Give me route tech. Yeah, we'll put grab and go on them for now. But we are 7-2. We started off like 2-2, but we are currently first in the division. We have contracts to do. Firstly is the contract of one DeMarcus Ware. He wants a 6-year deal, taking till he's 32. I will absolutely give him that. Nick Collins is next. Get him signed up. Vincent Jackson. Let's get him signed up. We're going to let KGB walk. John Kuhn, you can have a 4-year deal, bud. Browner is a 75 now. We'll hang on to him. Brandon Jacobs will let walk. Cribbs will let walk. KGB, you gotta go, bud. Tauscher, I'm gonna get 1 more year out of him. He wants more money. Chad Clifton, I can maybe get 1 more year out of you. But there we go. I'll go back to the table with Mark Tauscher to see if I can't get 1 more year out of him. Let's see if we can finish the season strong. Alright, here we are in the wild card round. We were a game back from the Bears, but still good enough to be in the postseason. We ended up as the 5th seed in the NFC, the Bears being number 1. On the other side of things, the Patriots and Tom Brady are the number 1 seed over there. All right, there we go. Let us check the stats here. Aaron Rodgers, pretty good season. Almost 4,400 yards, 37 touchdowns, 8 picks. Marshawn Lynch, 960 yards and 3 scores. Brandon Jacobs, 221 and 4. 2 touchdowns added from the run game for Mr. Aaron Rodgers. You need a better running offense. Almost 1,200 yards for Donald Driver, 10 tutties there. Just shy of 1,000 for Vincent Jackson and 6. 787 and 7 for Greg Jennings. 724 and 8 for Antonio Gates. 288 and 2 for Beast Mode. 167 and 3 for Brandon Marshall. Gary Brackett led the team in tackles with 113. Had 2 picks and 2.5 sacks to contribute as well. Oh, that free agent signing. Calais Campbell, 13 TFLs, 5.5 sacks. But Jared Allen, 14 sacks on the year. DeMarcus Ware with 7. There we go. Picks, D'Amico Ryans had 3, Brackett 2, Polamalu with 2, as well as Cortland Finnegan. A down year for Asante as far as picks go. No kick return tutties, no punt return tutties. We had the number 10 ranked offense and the number 15 ranked defense. Aaron McNair, late in his career, winning MVP. Aaron Rodgers at number 4. Coach of the Year went to Da Bears. Were the Packers on the list? Yes, we were. Number 8. In the NFC, Steve McNair wins Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Rodgers, number 2. Defensive Player of the Year went to Michael Strahan. Brian Urlacher at number 2, is interestingly enough. He's won that thing almost every year. No Packers here. CJ2K wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. No Packers. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to DRC. Calais Campbell at number 3. Best QB went to Aaron McNair. Aaron Rodgers, number 2. Best running back went to Deuce McAllister. Beast Mode at number 10. Best receiver went to Michael Jenkins. Donald Driver at number 5. Olin Kreutz again wins Best O-line, but Clifton at 7, so that's good. Michael Strahan wins best D-line. Jared Allen at number 3. Best linebacker, Sean Phillips. No Packers. Best DB is Gerald Sensabaugh. No Packers. Nate Koenig, not even on the kickers list. But none of that shit matters. We are back in the playoffs after an absolute sell of a season the year before. And I think the game might have just crashed on me, guys. It did. As I was saying, before the game decided to be a dick. None of that shit matters. It's sim time. And we make it to the divisional round to take on the Chicago Bears. Last time we played the Bears in the playoffs, we ended up going to the Super Bowl and losing to the Steelers. And we go back to the NFC title game. Is this finally going to... Ooh, D'Amico Ryan's got a new ability. Let's go. On my way and out match? Sure. NFC title game against Arizona. And we are in the Super Bowl. After a year off, our third Super Bowl appearance. Here's how it's shaped out. The Packers defeated the Cardinals, the Bears, and the Panthers to get here. Where the Jets defeated the Ravens, the Patriots, and the Colts. Ooh, hold on. Who's the... I had to get through that Baltimore defense to get here. And then Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Oof. So we have the Battle of the Green. And we will once again jump in this. Ooh, Marshall Yanda got an ability. Let's go. But we're going to hop into play of the moments after we see if anybody went up a dev trade. So far, nothing on the offense. Let's see here. On defense, did we get any dev trade boosts? We had Calais Campbell and D'Amico Ryans go up. Now, let me see. Hold on. Calais Campbell was an X Factor off the rip. And D'Amico Ryans goes up to X Factor as well. DeMarcus Ware already was, as was Troy Polamalu and Asante Samuel. I will take it, dude. And Jermon Bushrod, by the way, is a superstar dev. If Tauscher retires, we have our new starter. Like, let's go. But not on nothing matters anymore. I'll see you in play of the moments. Jets, Packers, Super Bowl. All right, here we are. The Super Bowl is upon us here in the 2008 NFL season. And the Packers march down the field, get the first touchdown of the game. But the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own. A lot of back and forth going on here. I'm not going to sell the bag again. As the Packers go down and get a touchdown. It is now 14-10 Green Bay. But the Jets answer back. And the Packers tie it up with a chance to go ahead. And we do go ahead 24-17. It's 24-24. I'll come in. We'll play one drive. Why not? Let's get some runs with old beast mode here. Wow. Okay, we got the first down, which is good. I'll take that. All right, all we got to do is get in field goal range. Ooh, fired that in there to Vincent Jackson. Probably could have been picked, but all right, we can get one playoff before the 2. There we go. 2-minute warning. 24 all. All the Packers got to do is get into field goal range. Oh, God. The route was super clean by Greg Jennings, but he kind of got leveled there. Whoop. Ah, I was hoping to get on the cut behind Yonda, not in front of him, but let's send Gates on a streak ski or a slant the other way. There we go, first down. Let's actually run it. The Jets call timeout here. Packers slowly but surely. They were pretty much in position to kick the game winner. I'd like to score a touchdown, or at least get him to burn that third and final timeout. Okay, I didn't hit the truck soon enough. That's either inches or a first down. Inches. You know what? Let me boot the field goal. There we go. It's up and it's in. 27-24. Nate Kading possibly with the game winner. And the game winner! The Green Bay Packers have won their 4th Super Bowl. We had 2 3-point losses in our 2 Super Bowl appearances in this rebuild so far. Finally, we get the 3-point win this time around. Let's get up out of here. 288 and 2 tutties for Aaron Rodgers. Chad Pennington had a good game. He did have an interception, though. Beast mode, 78 yards and 1 tutty. Receiving for the Packers. Greg Jennings with both Super Bowl touchdowns. 1 interception by Troy Polamalu. Let's see. Do we have any forced fumbles? Ooh, Jared Allen forced a fumble. Nice. He had half a sack as well. We had 4 total sacks. That's good enough to win a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers gets ring number 1. That looks so nice. Aaron Rodgers was your Super Bowl MVP, by the way. Donald Driver has retired. Ray Lewis retired as well. Any other retirements for us? No. So, I don't think we... Yeah, everyone else we're letting walk. So, let me get one last upgrade going in to the offseason. So now, how it's going to work for our receiver room now that Donald Driver has retired a champion, we're going to rock with what we got. Brandon Marshall and Vincent Jackson are going to be our outside receivers. Greg Jennings is going to be our slot. So that's how I'm going to run that. But I'll get my free agents together and let you know what's up. We did make one free agent offer. I kind of lowballed him a little bit, so I don't see it happening. But Sean Merriman, lights out Merriman. The plan is to put him on the right outside linebacker. Let's see if we got him. improve that defense even further. Sean Merriman accepted. Well, all right then. I mean, it does help that we literally just won the Super Bowl, but now as another X factor on our defense. We have so many. But Sean Merriman is going to play the left outside linebacker position. Or, no, he's going to play right. Because DeMarcus is left. There we go. There's a lot of red on our defense. I like it. But here we are. They're both power rushers, but whatever. Who cares? That's a stud there. I will see you at draft recap. And how do your 2008 world champions restock their pool? Let's show you. So, we drafted TJ Lang in the first round. I had the 9th pick based off of, I think, the DeMarcus Ware trade. Okay. Who had pick 9? That was the Panthers. So we traded out of that one. And then we also had 20. I ended up trading because we ended up getting 20 because it had 2 firsts attached. Then we traded out of that one, which ended up being Clay Matthews. Pat Chung actually went back to the Patriots. Look at that. But all right. Well, we drafted TJ Lang. We are going to be moving him to left guard because he is going to be the slotted replacement for Chad Clifton. And then Luis Vasquez here is going to be moved to center as he is going to be the potential back successor to Kevin Barry. I had to draft Jules, man. 67 hidden dev, Julian Edelman, Matt Slauson. I'm going to slide you over to right guard. There we go. And then, obviously, for the brand, Mr. Pat McAfee. However, I'm going to put Pat McAfee at punter, as he played punter in the NFL. I mean, then I simmed out after that pick. We got Javon Ringer, 59, normal. Then we got DeMar Dotson, left tackle, 68 hidden, and Rob Myers, a fullback. But that is how that is going. I want to see what pick is. Let's go to Atlanta, who we traded 20 to. And then the Panthers, we had Miami's pick from the trading out of the second round last season. But there we are. And I think it's this year where we swap picks with the Cowboys. Okay, we have Carolina's pick. Unless we did that pick already? I could be tripping, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm tripping. We already did all that stuff. Don't mind me sometimes. On to 09. Alright, here's the 2010 draft class. Sam Bradford went number 1 here. Who did the Packers end up picking in this one? I don't even remember. But hey, Gronk's here. The Packers pick was Brian Bulaga, by the way. If feels like it's been a while since we've seen one of these. But Nate Vasher trying to become a superstar dev. Let's see what happens. All right, here we are coming out of the bye week in week 9. We are half a game back from the Lions in the division at the moment. But we have some massive contracts we got to do. So, Clifton is holding on to his rating really well. So, out of this, obviously, we got to get the big one out of the way. Mr. Aaron Rodgers, get your bag, bud. And Brandon Marshall is going to be the next one we go after. He wants more money, which is fine. I'm okay with that. We've been drafting really well, so... And besides, we have Edelman cooking in the back. We can always move Jennings back to the outside if we need to, so... Alright, from winning the Super Bowl to 9-7. Alright. And that is how 2009 crumbles. We were second in the division. Losing the last two didn't help, but... Aaron Rodgers, 4,200 yards. Oh, God, touchdowns were down. Down bad. 27 touchdowns, 9 picks. But Beast Mode feasted. 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. Deshaun Wynn pinched 8, so Beast could have had 20. Aaron Rodgers did pitch in 2 rushing touchdowns, but 12, 30, and 5 for Vincent Jackson, 872 and 3 for Brandon Marshall, 808 and 7 for Greg Jennings, Antonio Gates 7, 12 and 6. Beast Mode did chip in 2 rushing touchdowns as well. D'Amico Ryans 124 tackles, with 12 of those being TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 2 picks. Nice. Calais Campbell 14 TFLs. Ooh, them sacks are up. 10.5 for Jared Allen, 8 for Campbell, 6.5 for Ware, 5.5 for Merriman. Brackett even with 5.5. Nice. 3 picks for Cortland Finnegan, who I don't think I can re-sign. Because, you know, Aaron Rodgers and Brandon Marshall be expensive. No return tutties. The number 12 offense in the league. And the number 9 defense. MVP goes to Dante Culpepper. Brett Favre is now with the Pittsburgh Steelers here in 2010. Or 2009, rather. 2009. Coach of the Year goes to the Cards. Dante Culpepper wins MVP or Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. Aaron Rodgers, number 9. Defensive Player of the Year went to Derek Johnson. D'Amico Ryans at number 2. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Percy Harvin. No Packers. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Malcolm Jenkins. BJ, I wish. Or am I in the 2010 season? I just might be tripping. I don't know, dude. No, I'm in the 2009 season. That's right. Dante Culpepper wins Best QB. Aaron Rodgers at number 9. Deuce McAllister wins Best Running Back. Marshawn Lynch at number 4. Best Receiver is Matt Slater. Dude, you're not that good. As a receiver, anyway. Amazing special teamer, but, you know, that's just me being a Patriots fan. 6 for Vincent Jackson. Best O-line was Leonard Davis. No Packers. Best DL was Vanden Bosch, with Calais Campbell and Jared Allen at 9 and 10, respectively. Best linebacker went to Derek Johnson. D'Amico Ryans at number 3. Gary Brackett at number 9. Best DB went to Will Allen with Cortland Finnegan at number 3. Asante Samuel at number 10. Matt Prater wins Best Kicker. Nate Kading at number 4. All right. But none of that really matters. Now, does it? Is this playoff time? Let's get a boost to... Let's get everybody boosted before going straight through Are we going to knock off the Panthers? No. We fall a touchdown short. We lose 28-21. Brandon Marshall gets his second ability. Evasive reach for it. Again, I'm going to give him route tech. I want to give him red zone threat. When we get that far, deep out elite, though, he will also have. But did not get the job done in the playoffs. Let's see if we have any Pro Bowlers here. Yeah, we're in for a long one in this middle part, y'all. I was kind of long-winded this time. Vincent Jackson makes a Pro Bowl. Let's go. Kevin Berry makes a Pro Bowl. Jared Allen making the Pro Bowl. DeMarcus Ware. Merriman did not, however. Asante Samuel made it into the Pro Bowl. All right, and that is the Pro Bowlers. Is the Seahawks and the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. And let's see if we had any boosted dev traits. There's a whole lot of yellow on our offense, considering that Donald Driver retired. Julian Edelman is a superstar dev. Nice. Alright, TJ Lang, superstar dev. Lego. Alright. I'm not seeing any dev trait increases here. Right. Jared Allen has just been killing it for us. There we go. And who has won the Super Bowl here in 2009? This would be, if I'm not mistaken, the Seahawks defeat the Dolphins 16-14. I don't even know who that guy is. 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09. All right, the 2009-2010 season. This would have been Super Bowl 44? Because it's the 2010 season. 2010 into 2011, which was Super Bowl 45, which the Green Bay Packers won in real life. So 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. So 38, 40. Super Bowl, we were in Super Bowls 37, 41, and 43, if my mathing of this is correct. But hey, that works out. Let's take a look at retirements here. Anything that directly affects us? No. Big Cliff is hanging on, man. But I do not have the money to offer these people contracts. Not even Devin Hester. I am a broke bitch. And Brett Favre retired a Steeler. You know when you make good trade deals? We have the #1 overall pick. And whose pick translated to that? That's the Atlanta pick that they sent me to trade up to get Clay Matthews. So we have the #1 overall pick. Let's go. All right, let me bring it to you live. To be honest, I already know who I'm picking. But let's look at potential options here. Since we couldn't retain Clifton, or Kevin Barry. I don't think we could have retained Tauscher either. Yeah, because as you see, I have no right tackles. So, but I'm actually going to make a pick on the defensive side of the ball. I thought about going Trent Williams. I thought about going even Upati, JPP, Lamar Houston. There's a lot of good options. Navarro Bowman even to cert, but we do have 3 first-round picks. 2 of them are in the back third, or in the back half of the first round, so that will be remain to be seen. However, there's a very clear need at defensive tackle for us that we have not been able to fill well. We're picking Ndamukong Suh at the number 1 pick. All right, draft recap is here from the 2010 draft. You saw our pick of Ndamukong Suh. Our second of 3 first-round picks was Navarro Bowman. I do believe Navarro Bowman was our official pick, but he will be moving into middle linebacker. He's a 66, but he's also a hidden dev. And then at 27 was Gronk. I could not pass up Gronk. Antonio Gates is getting old, so we had to fill that role. Then we draft Akwasi Owusu-Ansah, 70 normal dev. Then we got Joe Webb to be the backup quarterback. Then we got Sam Shields, who was a Green Bay Packer, 74 hidden dev. Then I simmed out Austin Lane, 63 normal. Rashad Jones, 67 hidden. EJ Wilson, 57, bum. Rob Johnson, bum. Vincent Ray, 64 hidden. And Marquise Johnson, bum. Which is fine. Like, when you look at it, it's like the team itself is stacked from top to bottom. Like, it's hard to find a spot where the team is weak. But if it keeps moving my shit, so I personally want Greg Jennings to be my slot receiver. That is how we're shaping up going into the 2010 season. And that 2010 season in real life is when the Packers won Super Bowl 45. Here's a quick snapshot of the 2011 draft. As you know, Cam Newton was the top of the list there. Julio. And as for picks, we just have our usual. So we'll see what happens. We sold last year, right? We ain't selling this year. We are 7-1 currently. Top dogs in the NFC North. Our only loss came to Washington by 3. Otherwise, we had started 6-0. And going into the bye week, okay, hopefully we can keep that momentum going. But anyway, we have contracts to worry about. And we have, again, big names we have to worry about. So firstly, I'm going to start back here. Let's get Jermon Bushrod locked up first. Let's see if he'll take that as a 4-year deal rather than a 2. And he will. All right. Gary Brackett. My dude, I have your replacement on roster, and you're just going to regress further. So, nah, fam. Ooh. Let's see if he takes that as a 4-year deal. He wants a little more salary. I can work with that. I'm going to give Antonio... No. He wants a 4-year deal. He's probably going to regress hard. We drafted Gronk, so we're not gonna take that. I will offer that deal to... Was going to offer that deal to Jared Allen, but... Let's see if you take that as a 4-year deal. There we go. Greg Jennings, we have to re-sign as well. We're gonna come back to that because we're running out of money. So I will revisit that offer next week, and then hopefully we finish this season strong. And if Greg doesn't re-sign, it's fine. We have Julian Edelman in the back, so we'll see. Quick little update. We did get Jared Allen re-signed and Marshall Yanda. We're going to let Gates walk because we drafted Gronk, but I don't have the money to offer Greg Jennings, unfortunately. Fuck. Number 1 seed. Let's go. We ended the year at 14-2. Top dwellers of the NFC North, although the Bears and the Vikings had really good seasons as well. The Lions, mid. Aaron Rodgers. 3rd in yards, 1st in tutties, almost 4,500 yards, 43 touchdowns, 6 picks. Beast mode, 1,058 and 4. Aaron Rodgers also chipped in 3 rushing touchdowns, giving him 46 total. Greg Jennings, 1,077 and 7. Brandon Marshall, 1,056 and 10. Vincent Jackson, 1,000 on the dot and 12. Antonio Gates, 760 and 6. Marshawn Lynch getting 3 receiving touchdowns, giving him 7 total on the year. Edelman even getting some work in there. But defensively, D'Amico Ryans led the team in tackles with 98. Oh, yes. DeMarcus Ware with 18 sacks this season. Calais Campbell with 10.5. Ndamukong Suh with 9. Merriman with 8. Jared Allen 5.5. Ooh, Lamar Woodley even got in there with 4. Polamalu with 2. Ooh. Sacks have been a premium for us this season. Nate Vasher led the team in picks with 4. Asante Samuel 2. Gary Brackett 3. Defensive tutties. One by Brandon Browner was a pick 6. Any kick return tutties? No. Punt return tutties? No. Did we not re-sign Devin Hester? I don't think we were able to. 4th in offense, 2nd in defense. Whoa. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. Let's go. Coach of the year went to the Packers. Offensive player of the year, as expected, Aaron Rodgers. No other Packers. Defensive player of the year went to LeVar Arrington with DeMarcus Ware at number 4. Offensive rookie of the year went to AB, Antonio Brown. That fucking guy. No Packers. Defensive rookie of the year went to Ndamukong Suh at number 1. No other Packers. Aaron Rodgers, best QB. Best running back went to Ricky Williams. An aging Ricky Williams at that rate. Beast mode at number 9. Best wide receiver went to Matthew Slater. Vincent Jackson at number 4. Greg Jennings at number 10. Best O-line went to Davin Joseph. Oh, God, it wasn't Olin Kreutz this time. But Jason Peters and Marshall Yanda at 8 and 9, respectively. Best D-line went to Chris Jenkins. No Packers. Best linebacker went to LeVar Arrington with DeMarcus Ware at number 2. Best D-back went to Andre Goodman. Nate Vasher at number 3. And Nate Kading was the 2nd best kicker behind Matt Prater. Whole bunch of individual and team success this year. Lego. So now, let's pop these upgrades here. Who are we going to face in the divisional round here in the 2010 season? It is the Minnesota Vikings. You know, there's another universe somewhere where Aaron Rodgers ends up as the quarterback for the Vikings. Gee, I wonder where that universe might be. But anyway, referencing my old series aside, we're going to skim it past. Do we defeat the Vikings in the playoffs? Yes, we do by 1. And it is once again Packers-Bears in the NFC Championship. I will admit, the NFC North has been rather impressive this rebuild so far. All right, to go to the Super Bowl, it's a rematch. Is old Peyton Manning still over there? No. Let's find out. Let's take a look at the Colts roster quick. Is the last time the Packers and the Colts met in the Super Bowl. It was a 13-10 win. Peyton Manning's Colts defeating Brett Favre's Packers. Now Peyton Manning will be meeting with Aaron Rodgers. This is Green Bay Packers. And that I will see you in the sim for. Something I just thought of. Let's see if anybody went up dev trait. You already knew Ndamukong Suh was going to be an X Factor. Like, that was a thing. Like, we drafted him number 1 with that San Francisco pick for a reason. So now, no dev trait increases. Obviously, we have the X Factor Gronk that we drafted, who turned out to be an X Factor baked in. Defensively, Merriman was already an X Factor. Sue was already an X Factor. Yeah, I'm not seeing any... Oh, Nate Vasher. He went up to a superstar dev just in time for the Super Bowl. We're going to give him Acrobat. Navarro Bowman, we still don't know the dev trade on, but he is going to be the starter next season, so we'll know it then. But on to the Super Bowl here in the 2010 season against Peyton Manning in the Indianapolis Colts. The last time the Packers and the Colts met in the Super Bowl, Peyton Manning led the Colts to an undefeated season. Here, in Super Bowl 45, yes, 45, where the Packers in real life won the Super Bowl against the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers hopes to change the Packers' outlook there. And as we have a 21-13 lead here right now in the third quarter, 21-16, I'm sorry. Packers are well on their way to change history a little bit. Oh, can we score? Can we get a tutty? Nope, we only get the field goal. Oh, they're going for it on 4th down. I'm coming in. I am coming in. It is time to Marcus Ware. That is an incompletion. Your boys have won the Super Bowl. And the Green Bay Packers winning their second Super Bowl in this past to present rebuild so far. The first one over the New York Jets. The second one in a rematch with the Indianapolis Colts. 27-24, another 3-point Super Bowl win for the Packers in their 4 appearances so far. 2 wins, 4 appearances in this past to present rebuild. 22 of 31 for 3 tutties for Aaron Rodgers. 92 yards on the ground for Beast Mode. Our touchdowns all went to Gronk, Edelman, and Marshawn Lynch. None of them went to our top receivers. Gronk, Edelman, and Beast Mode all got the tutties. 18 tackles for D'Amico Ryans. Jesus. TFLs were solid. 3 Jared Allen sacks. D'Amico Ryan's 1.5. The other half coming from DeMarcus Ware. No picks, though. But a solid performance in Super Bowl 45 for, in this universe, and real-life winners of Super Bowl 45, the Green Bay Packers. Alright, so here it was in 2003, which would have been Super Bowl 38. Peyton Manning scores the dub over the Packers and Brett Favre. We come up here to 2010, Super Bowl 45, Aaron Rodgers gets the job done against Peyton Manning's Colts. So it's amazing a lot what time will do for you. Retirements, we're going to check these out quick. Anything pertinent to us? Randy Moss retires with the Vikings. So he never gets yeeted over to Oakland or nowadays Las Vegas. Yep, I have no money to sign any of you people. So, Greg Jennings, it's been a lovely ride, but I'm going to have to let you walk because we some broke bitches. So, even after cutting some salary, we were only able to create $4 million of available cap. So, I'll see you at draft recap, y'all. You see here, there's a trade accepted from the Patriots. We put Tyvon Branch on the trade block, and we got a 3rd and a 5th for him in this draft. So, y'all, I've only made 1 pick so far, but you guys see this. I traded out of the 1st round, right? And the 2nd, and the 3rd. Made a pick in with my actual pick in the 3rd because we traded New England's. All of my trades have been with Miami. So look at this. We have Miami's first. We have Miami's almost entire draft for 2012. For the 2012 draft. I mean, I guess. You know what, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to see if I can't get that 6 from Miami. Because I have 1 through 5 and 7 of Miami's picks. It doesn't get netted here, but I just wanted to see if I could. My dudes, the prophecy is complete. Yes. So after the trade out hijinks that literally landed me Miami's entire draft last season, these are what we picked. We picked Jordan Cameron because this draft I was looking mostly to do depth options, you know, super cheap contracts. So we got Jordan Cameron, 58 hidden dev. Then we got Evan Royster, 50 normal. Then we picked up Chris Hogan, 55 normal. We got Colbreth as a depth right tackle, and then Scott Tolzien as Mr. Irrelevant. But I now have 2 picks in every round, or at least 2 picks in every round for the 2012 draft. I do have 4 4th-round picks. We ended up picking up Minnesota and Carolinas as well as Miami's. And we picked up Atlanta's 7th-round pick. But yes, we have Miami's entire draft this season for the final year of this video. If you're watching the bingeable version later, we're going to all of the 2012 NFL draft. As you know, famously, this is the draft class with Andrew Luck and RG3 at the top. Again, we have Aaron Rodgers. We're not going to worry about that. But well, since we have literally 2 picks plus in every round, we should get a good haul out of here. All right, here we are. 5 and 3. A 3-way tie in the division. However, the Bears do have the tiebreaker at the moment. But we have contracts to worry about. So, if we look, okay, there's really only 3 contracts we got to worry about. Firstly, Nate Vasher. He's about to hit 30. He's only an 84 overall. If I can get him for cheaper. But Asante Samuel. He's a 95 overall. But I also want to get Beast Mode signed first. And then we have Vasher or Asante Samuel. I'm going to prioritize the X Factor here. It's a little cheaper than he wants. He wants more money. I might have to go with Vasher over Asante Samuel, which is unfortunate. But hey, that's the lay of the land sometimes. There you see it. Number 1 seed once again. Ooh. You know, it's not the same Jags team with Brett Favre, but they're the 2nd seed. The Colts are back. Patriots the number 1 seed in the AFC. Let's get this. We obviously won the division, considering we're the number 1 seed at 12-4 in the NFC. 5th and 1st for yards and touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers. 4,500 yards, 41 tutties, 8 picks. The picks are slightly up for Mr. Rodgers. 1,100 yards and 5 tutties for Marshawn Lynch. Ringer poached 8. And Rodgers added a rushing touchdown, giving him 42 total on the year. 1,100 yards and 10 tutties for Vince Jackson. Brandon Marshall, 973 and 11. Edelman, 969 and 6. Now that he is the primary slot guy. 747 and 6 for Gronk. Beast Mode chipped in 2 receiving touchdowns, giving him 7 total. A lot of low touchdown seasons for Marshawn Lynch there. 121 tackles for D'Amico Ryans on the season. Hella TFLs from Campbell, Sue, and Allen. DeMarcus Ware, 12.5 sacks. 8 for Campbell, 8 for Allen, 6 for Merriman, 4.5. We have a lot of sacks from a lot of different places. D'Amico Ryans also leads the team with 4 picks. 3 for Bowman and Asante Samuel. 2 for Polamalu. 1 for Shields. Any defensive tutties? No. How about kick return tutties? No. How about punt return? Why is Marshawn Lynch returning punts? Interesting. We had the 3rd ranked offense in the NFL and the 9th ranked defense. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers wins back-to-back MVPs. Coach of the Year goes to the Patriots, actually. Okay. They were ahead of us by 1 game, so I'll accept it. Aaron Rodgers, Offensive Player of the Year, as expected. Defensive Player of the Year went to Scott Shanley of the Falcons. D'Amico Ryans, number 5 on that list. That's John Goff. I was like, wait a minute. We haven't hit 2016 yet. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Julio, with Jordan Cameron at number 9, even though he only got tight end 2 minutes, or T at tight end 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Richard Sherman. No Packers there. As expected, Aaron Rodgers, best QB. Beast Mode at number 5 for the running back list. Vincent Jackson and Brandon Marshall, 6 and 7 on the receiver list, won by David Tyree. Alan Faneca wins the best O-line. Marshall Yanda, Jason Peters at 5 and 7. Best D-line went to Julius Peppers, who at one point in his lifetime was a Green Bay Packer in real life. Calais Campbell winning is number 8 on that list. Shanley, best linebacker. D'Amico Ryans at number 9. Best DB went to Richard Sherman. Asante Samuel at number 9, who unfortunately we cannot afford to re-sign. Nate Kading is at number 9 on the kickers list. Jake Rogers for the Buccaneers wins best kicker. But who will we be facing? in the divisional round of the playoffs. Who are we seeing? It is the at this point they were still in St. Louis, but the LA Rams will be meeting in the divisional round. Let's sim it up. Let's see what happens. And the NFC title game is us against the New York Giants. Can we go to back-to-back Super Bowls? Let's find out. No! We get bounced in the 2011 NFC title game. We will not be going to Super Bowl 46, as that will be the Titans and the Giants, which I do believe the Giants went and won the Super Bowl that year. Aaron Rodgers in the Pro Bowl, beast mode in the Pro Bowl. No John Kuhn, which is sad. Jordy Nelson. In another universe, he'd be here. But Vincent Jackson and Brandon Marshall making the Pro Bowl. Gronk making the Pro Bowl. Jesse Peters making it in. Kevin Barry, our former center, making it in. Marshall Yanda making it into the Pro Bowl. None of our front seven made the Pro Bowl. But Troy Polamalu made a Pro Bowl this year. Not what you want to see, but hey, we made it to the NFC title game, so I will take that. And let us see who. I've pretty much done all my scout. Ooh, Aaron Rodgers got a boost. Let's get, well, since he only has improviser left to get to 99. There we go. Let's see if any of our boys went up in dev trait. That's all the same as I expected. Yep, everything's the same. On offense, Jordan Cameron came out to a star dev, by the way. No boosts on defense, it would seem. But because the game being fucky doesn't want me to be able to sign Nate Vasher. Because we can't afford to sign Asante Samuel. As much as I want to re-sign him, I can't. Let's look at the retirements first. Amon Green played his last set of football with the Minnesota Vikings. The Titans end up beating the Giants in the Super Bowl. Now, will I be able to sign Nate Vasher? Hell no. But there's one pivotal thing we need to look at. Because I'm not going to have any money for free agency. That's a thing. But we need to go look at our roster. Specifically the draft picks section. How did Miami do? They were not good. They have the number 8 pick in the draft. So I'm actually going to leave it there because the next video is the start of the 2012 season, which we are going to start at draft recap for that season. So let's quick go over all the stuff here. So remember, back in year 1, the Titans won the Super Bowl that year. So 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007. Let me make sure I counted that right. 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07. There we go. 08, 09, 2010, and 2011. So, quick snapshot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quick snapshot of this 5 years. The Patriots won the Super Bowl in year 1 of this video. in year 6. Year 7 was us defeating the Jets in the Super Bowl. Then the Seahawks end up beating the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. Then we beat the Colts. And the Giants lost to the Titans. In the next episode, we are going to be starting at draft recap. Unless there's a pivotal pick that we're going to make at number 8. But we're going to be starting with the 2012 draft in the next video. Good day, goodbye, and good night. Unless you're watching the binge version, then we'll see you in 2 seconds.
Every day when I wake up, I make sure to get my things. Yes, I haven't given up. Oh no, I'm still trying to find